Hello and welcome to Dog Pound D&D, where I definitely have a blanket because it's comfortable. And last time, well, technically a week ago for this party, they met their new roommate Red. They went to a class to see Robobop's crush. Vinny proceeded to make Robobop look bad in front of his crush, which was unfortunate for Robobop. We are unsure at this point if Robobop still intends to pursue a romance with said Warforged at the drug center. No? We've written
Not
off.
anymore.
We've written her off. All right.
Better than that king.
But something might happen to Vinny.
Oh. Not that anything else isn't already happening to Vinny. He's never found anything mysteriously in his room before. Never. We also then went to fortune telling class or something, future telling, something like that, where everybody got their own individual visions that had their own individual meetings. Some of them had things in common, some of them didn't. I don't believe we have, as of yet, taken Red to register to be an adventurer in your group. But he is very concerned that Vinny was willing to forge his signature to get them on.
Thought I did.
No, you were going to, but I think you ended up not doing it.
Yeah,
I think you forged somebody else's signature.
I did forge Twayblade and Tevian's, but
Yes.
you know, then they got crushed.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, you didn't forge Red's name because you didn't know what his name was yet.
True, but he was very willing to once he found it out.
Yeah, of course. Vinny lives in a little bit of a gray area.
According to his character sheet, he's chaotic good.
Yes. And then they went back to their dorm. They found I don't you tell the Bell Saga. I'm missing too many pieces of that.
What are you looking for specifically?
We had the big bell beast, and I forgot how that came
That was before Red showed up. That was 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay, so I don't have to recap that. But there were bells, and they kill people. And Vinny loves them. It's his favorite thing. He loves hearing bells all the time. I should add a viewer reward and make a bot that'll play the bell sound whenever somebody redeems it. Just traumatize the shit out of you.
Oh my god. Ah! Leave me alone!
Do you hear the bells? The bells are tolling!
Akira! Bing! Ah!
Today, I believe we plan to eat lunch and then explore or try and sneak into the circus a day early. The party has already spent some time assembling strangely sized cages for the carnival. And it's a bonus for anybody watching on a Monday because it's, you know, a new day. Let me go find where I'm looking here. We will give you, and anybody in chat, including players, because I think that's the only people in there, can choose one POI from the carnival, and you'll get a sneak peek of what it looks like. However, there is also an unlisted Ferris wheel, which I should probably just put on here as I think about it.
So can we ask for the Ferris wheel, or?
You can. Sorry, I'm just trying to make this work and label it. Text size. Too bigger than that. That'll work. We're gonna put that right here, let's say, and then we'll draw lovely Ferris wheel box things. Look, it'll be so pretty. And then around what? orange. See, everything else looks so nice, and then this is just...
You know, I see it. I can see it.
Right? What's a Ferris
The
wheel?
more I look at it, the more it looks like a Ferris wheel.
Right? Look at that. I'm just stacking up. Look at that. It's so pretty.
It is.
Okay.
I'm not being facetious, but I get
Oh,
it.
thank you. And to the front. There we go. That's our lovely Ferris wheel. Change layer.
Nice.
Map. So yes, the Ferris wheel is also an option. But you'll get to choose for the Ferris wheel. The Ferris wheel actually has two. It has the Ferris wheel, like when you enter the park, sort of a big view, and then you have the view from the Ferris wheel. So, which would you guys like to see as your sneak peek, because we're doing special things for Mondays?
Wait, we're sneaking in? Or what are you saying?
Well, right now we're just giving you a sneak peek. Like, it's just hey, you get to see a 3D scene for a second.
Hmm.
It's less of a plot point and more of a teaser. There are no ramifications other than this is what you guys get to look at for 5 seconds.
I want to see the
Watch the pic.
prizes,
Oh.
maybe. I don't know.
The which one?
Should we see the prizes?
The prize wheel?
Mm.
I feel like I know what I'm going to see if I see, like, the pie eating contest, for example.
I mean, I'm kind of curious about Goat Boy's challenge, but
Oh, that's a good
Oh,
one.
prizes are more
Maybe we should-
appealing.
Maybe we should see that.
I'll probably go to the test of strength.
There is the test of strength. So, which would you guys like to see? Get your votes in.
In the chat or?
Yeah, just throw it in there.
Oh. If we're only going to see one place thing.
And keep in mind there's a
Oh,
prize
gotcha.
wheel, not specifically prizes.
Oh, it's just a wheel.
Yes.
There's not going to be anything on the wheel.
Nothing intelligible.
Well, maybe we should see the Ferris wheel then. A different wheel.
The wheels are the new bells.
Sorry, Glim.
It appears you have been outvoted.
No, it's okay.
Okay,
Ferris wheel sounds fun.
you guys ready to
Alright,
see
we're
the
good.
beautiful Ferris wheel?
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
Oh,
Oh, it's so pretty.
gosh.
Quick screenshot. Quick.
Look at that. And this is this is a sample of the kind of high quality 3D images you guys will be experiencing for the next several sessions.
Beautiful.
Right?
It's beautiful.
Oh no, I saw that.
He's my favorite.
Backwards.
So there's the only one.
Oh god. So that's our lovely map there. We'll head back to the university. And we will head to the hall while you guys are talking, heading on your way, I assume, to lunch.
We're flying.
I believe I can fly.
I can show you the world.
Robobob, hold me. Ah.
Oh no, sideways.
Hey, he said it, not me.
I fit perfectly into his arms.
You do.
Then he just tosses me. Ah.
All right, I'm going to set up your lunchroom real quick. So go ahead and talk amongst yourselves about what your plans are for the second half of the day, or what you want to eat or cook.
Greg, what are
So
you
what's
doing
everybody-
in my arms?
Oh, I was just.
I think he needs a break from walking. We've been doing a lot of walking, and we're gonna do a lot of walking.
You know, that fortune telling class just really took a lot out of me.
And at
You
the
know-
mention of the fortune telling class, please roll a Constitution saving throw, Vinny.
Okay.
Hmm.
Why is this man always making con saves?
Meadow wants me dead. He doesn't like Vinny anymore.
That's what you said about the swordsman, and he's still alive.
Anyone?
Oh shit!
Goji, I'm
Wow,
sorry.
savage!
Goji, I'm sorry. I like Vingy.
I appreciate
I
it.
like. I do like Vinny. I'm sorry.
I like him too, though
Does he have
he's
any-
the last holdover.
Does he have any nephews?
Technically, they would be his cousin and his cousin's friend. Was the plot of the movie, but
Oh yeah, that's true. Do they have any cousins?
yeah. Probably he's from a noble family.
My cousin Vinny.
It's a great movie.
That's where I ripped his voice from.
Oh
I'm
well.
just doing I'm doing
A Joe
kind of
Pesci?
bad, yeah, kind of a bad Joe
You
Pesci.
should do Marissa Tomei instead.
Is your biological clock ticking?
My biological clock is. What else can we throw on?
You should do the car part one. You know they don't make it a metallic mint. It's a fact.
Yeah, it's a fact.
Alright. I'll keep going. I'm just placing people.
So what's everybody except for Robopop gonna eat?
In the kitchen.
I don't eat.
Good input, buddy. Good input.
I thought
Wait, you
Liv
don't
asked
eat?
what I'm gonna eat.
You don't eat at all?
Sounds
Like
like
you don't
some-
need any fuel or anything like that?
I don't need to eat. I am a.
Oh, for the love of. You know, everyone can see you mouthing it, and we
Well,
know
can
what
they?
you're saying.
Because do Warforged have lips, or do they just have voice boxes?
It depends on the player. It
He
is up to
does
the
have.
player.
He does have lips. Kinda like he doesn't have lips, but he does have like a jaw that goes up and down.
Mhm.
You should probably put me down
Interesting.
before we go into the room.
Well, I mean, you can get down whenever you want, bud.
Ah,
Oh
Ow.
no. Hmm. Oh, there you go.
I'm alive.
So, Rhett, we were having a conversation earlier, all of us, and you were going to disclose where you're from.
Me?
Hmm?
Why would I ever do that? I mean,
Oh.
yeah, of course. I'm from a place you never heard of, probably.
You can tell us.
Okay,
I've
Mr.
I've
Elitist.
traveled. Yeah, I've traveled the world. There's a chance that I might have heard of it.
Fine. I'm from this city called Erfurt.
Erford.
The city Erfurt, sorry. Erfurt, the city of the gods.
Oh, Erfurt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you heard of it?
I've been.
Oh, you've been there. Oh, nice.
Yeah, my family likes to travel. It's a city.
I'm not the biggest fan of it, I'll be honest.
You know, I kind of agree with you there. A lot of people, like salesmen type, who are like, hey, come to this church, and like they shove pamphlets in your face.
Mhm.
And like apparently one of the pamphlets tasted a lot like lemons, is what I heard from someone on the street. I don't know why.
I ate the pamphlet. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know who would do that. They'd have to be really weird to eat a pamphlet.
Yeah, I had some friends who would hand out pamphlets. It was a rough job, but you do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm from there. It's an okay place. I lived there my whole life.
That's good. That's good.
Doesn't sound too bad.
I mean, life there wasn't great.
Well, hopefully life here can be better.
I mean, this place is much fancier than what I'm used to.
I
Yeah.
don't remember where I come from, unfortunately.
Well, maybe you'll unlock it one of these days, bud.
I did unlock a memory earlier today, though, but it is not a good one.
There's no pressure to share it with us, but we're here if you need somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
So, does anybody remember what we did before fortune telling class? I really can't remember anything.
I know, it's really weird. It's kind of fuzzy for me, too.
Oh, well, that's because you two were on drugs.
What?
Oh,
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Probably
Yeah,
shouldn't do that again, I don't know.
It's quite the first impression you gave me.
You need to make sure we take the right drugs.
I don't know if there's any right drugs.
Okay.
I think Brad gave us the wrong drugs.
Study
Also-
aids are a very useful, technically, drug.
Also, you all didn't even use it correctly. It said to use it before you go to sleep. I think it was morning time when you took him.
Yes. Or
I can see that. I could see that. We probably did that to see if we could report on the side effects right away.
Yeah, that's what I'm betting.
Well,
You cut out a little bit there, Rosario.
Mm-hmm.
I don't hear anything now.
no, interesting.
Oh, I can hear you now.
There we go.
Yeah, you're back.
Okay, go ahead and pull yourselves in by the meat. Also, that piano is in character.
The piano played by himself. Well,
It's like the freaking R2-D2 played by R2-D2 in the Star Wars Holiday Special.
Pull yourself in, Robobop. Here we go. And I can get rid of the meat.
you guys hear that music? That's nice.
Oh yeah, someone's keying away.
Didn't even know there was a piano.
There is. It's in the other
music.
room.
Oh,
I don't think I know anyone who plays piano.
And you walk in and you see a, looks like primarily copper with some kind of teal Warforged playing on the piano.
Oh look, another Warforged. You guys are just okay. I'm gonna stop myself right there. I almost said something racist. I'm very sorry, Robopop.
Vinny, why would you do that?
I know.
Or you,
He's from
what were
Amir.
you going shaving?
I was saying that you guys, like, Warforged are just everywhere. I'm seeing so many of you now. You know, there was the one with the drug trials, there's you, there's this one. They're not as common from my experience. But I'm sorry, that's a little racist of me, and I acknowledge that, and I'm trying to work better on that.
I don't see how it was racist.
Hey, listen, I'm just saying, a racist mind is a racist kind, alright? And I want to make sure the world's a good place.
Hey, Robobop, you should go talk to that piano player.
Yeah, they're
No.
pretty cute.
I know, just a no. It's yes and.
Wait, is that in order?
Yes. You should go over and say hi.
Hello. It is not often see another Warforged here.
Red's in the background, like thumbs up, like good job.
Like the How to Train Your Dragon meme.
How does this sound?
Scary.
Is it robotic?
I don't know if we can make out what you're saying.
Okay.
It's hard to tell what you're saying, but it is cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
How's that?
Definitely better.
Yeah.
But it sounds a little like helium.
Okay, how's that? How's that sound? We good here?
That's not bad. It's not bad.
Not bad at all.
Oh, wait, how's this? Is this better?
That's exactly you.
Okay, and then if I do this, how's this?
I can understand that.
Is this automatic?
Yeah,
Good, okay. I don't ever use any of this bullshit on like OXLR, ever. So, but I'm trying it. Okay, so go ahead, roll up.
Beep boop.
Hello, it is nice to see another Warforged here.
Hello. Yes, I have heard it's quite dangerous for our kind.
A little bit.
Somebody put a notice on the notice board that a hex was trying to take us for spare parts.
Well, I do not know if that is what Hex plans on doing. My companion, Vinny, put it on there.
Oh, and where's Vinny?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
Oh, and which one is Vinny?
Wait, what is Vinny again? Tabaxi?
He's a tabaxi.
The black Tabaxi over there.
It's the black cat.
It's that one.
Oh. Ah. Perhaps I should have a word with him about the dangers. But you came up to me. Is there something you needed?
I was ordered to say hi. Hello.
Who ordered you to say hello?
The people I gave permission to order me around.
And why did they do that?
Because I have no memories. I do not know how. I do not know what to do for myself.
But you seem to be walking and talking to me by yourself.
Hmm.
No Warforged should ever live in another's whim.
Maybe
This is gonna fuck up. This is gonna fuck up Robobop. I just know it. This whole conversation's going somewhere.
You're starting Skynet, Meta. You have to stop.
Go ahead, Robobop. Yeah, with no Warforged should ever live in another one's beck and call, or something similar.
No. You are right. We are superior. Thank you.
Alright, up, alright. And she just goes back to playing.
Robobop, come back over here. What happened?
The conversation was very enlightening.
Oh, that's good.
That's the way of putting it.
Did you learn anything new?
No.
Well, then how was it enlightening? Robobop, come back.
I don't have to take orders anymore.
Well, I wasn't ordering you around. I just want to know. We're trying to help.
Hey, dude. You're that big
Oh,
dude who ripped
I-
farms off of things. You sat down at his table, so...
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't see him when I first sat down.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. We're playing it.
I have not ripped anybody's arms off yet.
Oh, dude. Not yet, but you plan who you ripping the arms off.
He looks towards Vinny. No one in particular.
He's in the kitchen. You can't look at him.
That's true.
Then he's having.
But you can look at the kitchen. He slinked off for a reason. He doesn't need it.
God.
I'll walk up to the table and be like, "Don't mind our friend here. He's not gonna hurt anyone. He's a nice guy."
And you are, dude. Why don't you sit down too? We can all sit down.
I gotta go get some food first, but yeah, I'll be right back.
Alright, bro. Dude, I'm telling you, cheese is gnarly today. Get you some.
Cheese?
Yeah,
Oh, my
yeah,
cup is
the
gone, I'm
Gouda.
sorry.
It's so good.
The Gouda.
It's
Oh.
good, dude. It's good, Gouda.
I'm a holy man myself, so I prefer Swiss. But
There's not pre-cooked chicken.
There's right there, but
No, that's not pre-cooked chicken. Shh.
okay,
We
how
did-
about turkey?
You have raw
I don't
meats.
want to blow myself up.
The only things that are pre-cooked protein-wise is like smoked salmon.
Okay, he'll take smoked salmon then. I
You're gonna
might
be
not
eating
be a
a
seafood person, but
You're gonna-
he's a cat.
yeah.
It's fine. You only blow yourselves up on a nat 1. It's fine.
I took some cooking classes. Do you want me to help? I can assist.
This kitchen is a serious hazard, okay? Like, 5 people have blown this place up in the few weeks that we've been here.
Well, they should consider not doing that.
Or taking cooking classes.
Yeah.
By the way, I put down which classes I took.
Awesome.
I wrote it all out. And the ones I took the most of was stealth, religion, and cooking.
Vinny loves, well, not Vinny, Goji loves the religion class.
Oh, is it good? I gotta try that one.
Okay.
It's a class. The teacher's a person.
It's a good class. It's an eccentric teacher.
No one has ever been robbed of any victories in that class.
By
ever.
ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Our AI overlords.
I'm glad she's dead, Meadow. Is all I'm saying. Good riddance.
Which one? The teacher's not dead.
The Metabot.
He's good.
Oh, the Metabot, she's delightful. She was delightful, but I can't afford to pay for her anymore.
So she got crushed by a giant bell.
She did. Metabot got crushed by a giant bell.
Rest in pieces.
I miss Metabot.
Yeah.
I don't.
Of course, Robobop does.
Yeah.
So, big fella, how was your conversation?
Did you get up from the table?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
On the cable.
That's good. What'd you learn?
You will find out when I want you to.
Okay. Good to know, buddy. Good to know. How about, what if I order you to tell me what you learned?
I no longer have to take orders.
Oh. Good to know. I'm just gonna walk over here a little quickly.
I never had to take orders.
I'm just making my way downtown, walking down.
Are you sure you told us that you wanted to take orders? That we were only doing what you wanted us to do? We tried to give you guidance in the way that
That
you
was
told us
before
you
I
wanted it.
realized. That was before I realized I was doing stuff by myself more.
I am proud of you. Great job.
Yeah, Robot Bro. Freedom for the people.
And don't worry, Glim and Greg, I will not harm you. I have no intention of harming you.
That's good to know. I wasn't even scared until you said that.
Don't worry, Glim and Greg.
Who's Greg?
Towards Vinny.
Oh.
Not right. Here.
Vinny is like eating a smoke sign.
Where is Vinny?
He quick walks away.
Oh, he's way over there.
Vinny? It's just me.
Oh, you can stay over there, buddy.
But we normally eat together.
Oh, you don't eat though.
Or not eat together. We normally sit together. Is something wrong?
You can sit wherever you want, bud. I'm just having a little bit of smoke standing by the window. This window's open, too. Why is the window open? Usually all the windows are closed.
So that's in a nice breeze.
Shoo. I don't care if I know why it's open.
Yes. And oh, you're guidancing your burger. Yeah, it's a perfect. Well, you roll your guidance, I guess. Your D4. Oh,
So
that's a good burger. That's like it's not like a burger you would pay $24 for in a restaurant, but like it's a burger from a place where like it's not a chain like a McDonald's. It's not fast food, but like you'd sit down and get a burger there, level good.
Nice.
So Vinny's genuinely scared of Robobop right now.
He's not exactly not scared by Robobop right now. It's all the worrying about wanting to kill him kind of got him, you know, a little
I never said anything about killing him.
Sorry, viciously ripping him apart piece by piece. Or however you worded, brutally beating him or torturing him or whatever.
I've never
Ripping arms off, I believe.
I never said I was gonna do that to Vinny. I was threatening to do that in a melee combat class.
Yeah, but it's just the reputation that you have for the way you talk, and just the fact that you're not a fan of Vinny, and you seem to be starting to threaten him just a little bit.
It's reasonable. If I was Vinny, I'd be scared of Robobop right now.
If you want me to stop, I will.
No, I don't mind.
No.
I think it's fine.
Yeah. We're all pretty good. Everybody who's in this campaign presently, both parties, is pretty good at separating the in and out of character. That's why we decided to do what we did with the other party, because I figured that I could trust everybody in there good enough to pull it off.
Man, it's crazy that was the right meta. It's crazy that, you know, was the thing, right? Agads, my trick failed.
I'm confused.
I was making a joke about you revealing the identity to me.
Oh, I don't think I did.
It's crazy that blank was the... No, you didn't.
Oh, good.
Like I was going, it's crazy that blank was the doppelganger, right?
Yes. Yeah, so yeah, the other party does have a doppelganger. Everybody in the party knows because everybody I made sure everybody consented to the situation first. And then at an opportune moment, I let the person who was the doppelganger know that they were the doppelganger, but that's the only person that knows.
See, the worst part is that he did all of this through DMs. So I don't even know if there is a doppelganger.
Yeah.
I could be the doppelganger and I could be lying about it. But...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, can I ask this cheese dude a question?
Let me get back over there, yes. Let me focus
You have
ping.
a doppelganger?
Yeah.
And 1 second, let me switch this because this is way too intense for this dude.
He's very serious about his
really-
needs.
Yeah, maybe this is like final boss. I just met him.
Mm-hmm.
A cheese final boss would be pretty impressive.
It would be. We've had a Beyblade boss.
Dude, cheese can be sharp.
All right.
Yeah, sharp cheddar.
Yeah.
Extra sharp cheddar.
As I'm eating my
Hey,
burger.
you're back, bro. Why you looking
Yeah,
the
I
other
just had to go make
direction?
some food. Yeah, I had to make some food real quick. So you go to school here?
Yeah, bruh. Let me look what year he is.
I've been here for 50 years, bro.
Look, I think he's a
I've
first
almost
year.
made it past my first semester.
Yeah, he's a
man.
first year. Yeah.
Super
This is
senior,
my
bro.
first month here, bruh.
Oh, interesting.
It's
Have you
beyond-
not to get to the point, but I'm a bit of a detective myself.
Oh, you should look in. Oh, wait. We need to go in 1 second. Bye, guys. We'll bring you back when we're back. Okay. You should check on that black cat over there you was with. Dude,
Yeah.
I heard he's got some drugs he's been trying to sell.
Sell? Oh, that's not good.
Oh, dude, he's because they're the best study aids.
Oh, yes, I've heard of these.
Dude, I knew some dudes who
Trying to
took
sell
it. They learned the whole book in one night.
I mean, maybe they're just fast readers. Have you heard anything about bells? I heard there's some like
Oh, dude, the bell the other day, it fell and they went, dude, and they, the blood everywhere.
Do you know why that happened?
Oh, this is what I heard. It's just old age, man. Just shit fell apart. Entropy and decay, rebirth and renew. It's all a cycle, bro.
True, but surely multiple bell accidents is not a coincidence.
What do you mean multiple bells?
I heard bells keep falling on people, so
This is the first bell I've... Dog, what are you on, dog? It's only been one bell. You've been reliving
Only
the
one
same
bell.
day, dog?
oh, I'm new here as well. I thought there were multiple bells. My mistake.
Well, technically you're not new here. You've been here for the whole month. Out of character.
To this dorm?
You're in a new dorm, but this would have been the same
Oh,
university.
university. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you would
Yeah, I'm
not have
still
heard of
relatively
any
new,
other
but
bells.
yeah. Got it.
But Vinny has told you that there were other bells. Yes.
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 Only
Okay.
one bell. Interesting. I'll write that down. As I take out my handy dandy notebook.
Yeah, I'm just making sure I fill in things that you should have based
Got
on your
Yeah.
theoretical character. Yep. Okay.
Well,
Continue.
if you have any clues, please let me know.
Absolutely,
hunt.
dog. I'm just saying, we gotta get them study aids off the street, dog.
Oh, have you taken them before?
Not those, dog. I heard they bad for you.
I don't mean to stereotype. I thought you were the you were the type.
Dog. Not those kind, dog.
Got it. Well, I'll be on my way. I have to go.
Yeah, dog power to
Confront
the
the drug dealer.
people. You take that man down. We don't need him slinging these corners.
Thank you for that information. Have a nice day.
You too, dog.
I like slink off. Like, someone's lying to me.
All right, I'll pull everyone
I'll
back
join the
up.
rest of the group.
Yep. Focus ping. Sorry. And also, you will get focus pinged away semi-frequently, Rosario. It is what it is. I have
Okay.
to control 2 Roll20 windows, and one of them is what people see, so I use focus ping on the DM to help keep things up.
I'm gonna go sit right across from Vinny over here.
Yep.
I just had a delightful conversation with another student.
Okay.
So, Vinny, do you have any more of those drugs that you guys were using?
The trial ones?
Yes.
No, we don't.
What happened to the third pill?
You still have
have
it.
Oh
I
yeah,
have-
yeah. Yeah, it's red. It's in Red's possession.
You mean this pill? And I take it out.
It's behind your. What's that? What's that behind you? It's the pill.
Can I like roll to see if I think Vinny's lying to me about not having more drugs?
Yes.
So with an insight.
Mm-hmm. And Vinny, roll. I don't know. You know what you should roll.
Oof.
Not that
I
it
don't
matters.
think it matters. I don't need to roll anything. My perception is
But what
higher
if you
than
roll
my-
one too, huh?
You think
my
Vinny? Yeah, that's
charisma's
true.
higher.
That's true. Just roll.
My charisma's higher than a +2.
Oh.
Yeah, but a nat 1 can still cause some other problems. So
Well, I don't. He's
You don't
asking
like
about
the problems.
trial.
I
He's
know.
asking about the trial drugs. So technically, I'm not lying.
I didn't say you were lying. Oh my God! Did you see that rest
saw-
on
yeah,
that
I
one?
took it.
Did you see it rest on that one?
Nice.
It was on the one and it pushed off.
Also, that's awful cosmic about the brain freeze. I do it all the time. It's.
Well, Vinny, I believe you that you don't have more drugs, but you should probably clear your name because
Oh, what'd you hear?
that you sell drugs.
Oh, you're asking. I thought you were asking about the trial drugs. No.
There are other
I
drugs.
I sell study aids.
What?
Big difference.
He sells
don't-
drugs.
Excuse me. All right, we are asking you, big fella. Okay, I work in study aid production. Okay, I've had one
What
customer.
you cook was a study aid. What you're making is drugs.
Okay, could you shut up? Because you only have one volume here, and it is too loud.
This would never
I
happen, Shite.
will no longer take orders.
Right. You think you're your own. You are your own person. That's good for you. But respectfully, could you just not talk?
You know, I actually agree with Robobob. You sell drugs, and I'll say this louder.
You know, technically, I helped Whimsy with studying. Is what I did.
This dude's a narc. I'm just gonna go across the table. Like, I don't want to be on that side anymore.
Yeah.
Is she scared of Robobob?
No, it's red. He's narking. He's narking.
Yeah.
Vinny, drugs are bad for you.
How about a study aid that lets you learn a book in a night, which Whims was gonna use to do therapy, but then he got crushed by a giant bell. So he didn't do
The
it.
ends don't justify the means.
That's just like your opinion, man.
Thank you, Glim. And plus, I don't even have. I have a little bit of study aid, but I haven't figured out how to make it more of it yet. I'm gonna figure that out though soon. I need to figure that out.
Well, I hope you don't.
I'm scarred, red. Okay, you know, Michael Jackson would have never done this. All right,
Who's that?
I just said their names. Okay.
Who? Wait, I'm like
That was
looking through
Mary
my
and
notebook.
Joseph.
He.
That was part of it. They were
Oh
married.
yeah, they have multiple.
Yeah, they have multiple names.
Mary Michael Joseph Jackson? Yeah.
They've got tons. But they would have never done this. Alright, they were my best friends in the whole wide world.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Are we gonna check out the circus, or are you guys just gonna keep trying to grill me about my dead friends? They all got crushed by giant bells, and it's bringing up more emotion.
Giant bells, by the way.
Yeah, giant bells. It happened. Everyone saw how Mikey Day and Janet Jackson got crushed by that giant bell.
Janet.
And yet, the school board only reported
Anson.
one instance.
Well, that's because it's a conspiracy. Because they're not entirely sure it's hex yet, like we are.
A conspiracy, you say?
Yeah.
Why does he always roll like 15 and above on these consoles?
I don't know. I'm expecting an at-1 eventually.
I've seen like him roll 10 times now, and he hasn't gone below.
What's
the-
unfortunate though is the more times he rolls well on this, the worse it ultimately probably is for him. So continue. OG doesn't like that.
We should probably have an intervention for you some other time, but we can go off to the circus, the carnival,
Oh, we
whatever.
need to check the notice board before we go.
Yeah, we
That's
should probably
important.
take a look.
Are you
yeah.
hoping to traffic more children for them, Goji? I got the thingy.
I didn't know you subordinate ingrate.
I'll whisper to Robobop. Hey, Robobop, we should probably have an intervention for Vinny. He seems to be a little off the end there.
Roll up your snogs.
Thank you, buddy. I'll run off to the notice board too. Do we notice anything on the board?
I mean, if you check.
We noticed there's a board.
Yeah, it's under tools, notice board, and you can scroll down.
Oh, you got a response, Vinny.
Yeah, I saw that yesterday morning. And also, my original note was taken down, so I had to make a new one. But I didn't actually get a chance to. But I read it, and I mean, I also made another response to this note, so.
What did it say? And what did you say back?
Making me read again.
Hey, at least I'm making you read your own words.
I'm reading.
Or does
Pulse's words,
nobody
and then I'm
make you
reading.
read your own words?
This note. This is a note from Hex. This is slanderous accusations. My sweet Sizzle has not murdered anyone, and neither have I. I simply wanted to ask about Wolfwatch and learn from them, not make/take corpses. I'm here to learn, not murder anyone. Whoever this is, you're more welcome to actually learn about me, but continuing to post these false accusations will result in the faculty getting involved. See, what a bunch of garbage, am I right? What a freaking nerd.
Sounds
what
pretty-
a murderous
pretty
nerd,
defensive.
right?
Yep.
Yeah, like, he clearly killed a bunch of people with bells. Like,
Mm-hmm.
he killed Isetta, she was amazing, she was a cool Wolfwatch, and the next day, he has the murder raptor.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently its name is Sizzle. That's a safe name.
Mm-hmm.
That definitely doesn't mean it's gonna kill somebody with fire.
Well, didn't they also kill Cindy?
Yeah,
That's where they get the fire from. The sizzle, the Cindy.
he killed his own dormmate.
Siggle, Cindy?
I bet you Sizzle was part of it.
Probably.
Unfortunate.
Well, this is a job for our little detective group. We must solve these murders.
We
I
did.
thought we
it's
were
Hex.
going to the circus.
Yeah, we
Do we
gotta
have
go.
proof it was Hex?
I mean, come on.
I've never even
That's
met
a good
Hex.
point.
I don't know.
I bet the school would pay us if we brought them, like, damning evidence.
You know, you're probably right. I'll get to work on that.
We'll bring these murders to
Alright.
justice.
Circus time?
Yes, but first to the circus. Or carnival. Sorry. We keep saying is it a carnival?
It's a carnival.
Carnival circus thing. It's
Carnival
nebulous.
Or circus carnival. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nebulous.
I feel like Red and Vinny might have different definitions of what Vinny meant when he said
I think your audio cut off,
You
Vinny.
cut out there.
Oh, I have a feeling Red and Vinny have different definitions of what Vinny meant when he said, "I'll work on that," to getting damning evidence.
Are you gonna frame Hex?
It's not framing if he did it.
Are we at the bottom?
Are you
Very true.
stashing evidence in Hex's
Yes.
room?
Can't place evidence yet because I haven't been in this room.
Fair.
Hey y'all, I've only been to a carnival I think once. Is there anything I should expect?
I do not know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
As long as there aren't any bells here, I think we'll be fine.
Yep. So you guys come to the entrance.
2 Robobobs, let's go.
I do. What about?
You come to the entrance. Oh, now there's no Robobuffs.
Double or pass it to the next person, let's go.
Alright, I'll pull you back on Robobop. There we go. And you see that it has a booth and it says closed. Admission tickets can be it's closed. You can buy admission tickets early today, and there's a discount if you buy a pass for all 3 days. And you see a man standing behind the booth.
I'll walk up. Hello, sir. How much is it for a pass for your lovely carnival?
Eidetic memory.
It's on the notice board.
It is, but I figured you might have remembered.
I'll pull up the notice board.
A silver coin. It's a silver coin. I figure it was something like
A
that.
silver coin per day. A silver coin per day.
And kids under 10 are free.
Kids under 10 are free. But if you buy all 3 days, we'll give you it for 2.5 silver.
Oh, well, I'll buy 4 passes then for all 3 days.
As far as
my
I
team.
know, I am 5 years old.
Wait, Robobop
I'm
actually
under 10
free. So.
inches.
Do you have your manufacture date?
This dude came prepared.
On the back is a date from 9 years ago.
Is it a legitimate mark? Because I'm pretty sure you're older than that, right?
Wait, I'm gonna have to check. I don't remember.
And if my remembrance of your backstory is correct, you are very old.
Also, Warforged don't have age, really. Like, their bodies age.
It's
but
fine.
they're
I'll just
child.
Yeah.
No, I'm definitely an Overland King.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, that says it was what we get. When was it? That was like real old, right?
probably like 50 years.
Okay, 50 years. He says it shows for 50 years ago.
Jeez, Robobop, you're kind of old.
Yeah, Grandpa,
Oh,
come
fine.
on.
Let's get you back to the retirement home, buddy.
Also, I have no idea how much gold that'd be 2.5. 2.5.
silver
That'd be 10
is
gold.
not even
10
a
gold.
10
They
silver.
don't accept gold.
10 gold.
No, not
Wait,
10
Hold
gold. 10 silver,
What?
which would be 1 gold, right?
Yes.
Yes,
silver
that's what
is
I
one
meant.
gold.
That's what I meant.
Jeez. Jesus
They
Christ.
don't accept gold, do they? I thought that was on the notice
Oh yeah, but it
board.
has to
Yeah,
be
they
10
don't
in
accept
silvers. Yeah.
It has to be silver.
I have 10 silver, surely.
I don't know. Is your character sheet
Surely
have 10
Apple.
silver?
I have 0 of everything on my sheet. But
You
You
should-
should have 6 gold.
Yeah.
Start.
6,
And
is it?
you would have had 5, but someone didn't want the money. So an extra. You would have had 11, but someone didn't want the money. So. Everyone else has like 14 or 13.
Okay, I'll hand over 10 silver pieces.
All right. Thank you very much. We
you
open
go.
up at 10 a.m. tomorrow.
Sure. Is there any way we could get a sneak peek?
He says, let me check. And he walks behind a door in his hut. He comes back out. Unfortunately, I've been told, for your safety, we are unable to permit early admittance. We could arrange if you wanted to purchase a VIP package, 2 hours early access tomorrow, though.
2 hours early access. See, buddy pal, and Vinny's gonna, stride on up with his confidence. Listen, bud, that doesn't exactly work for us. See, while it may look like, we're university students, we are actually part of an inspection board. This is a cover so we can inspect things. And we have to get in now just to do a routine inspection, mainly of the Ferris wheel, because we're really concerned. Because if a student gets on that Ferris wheel and they die, that's a big problem for you guys, and we don't want that, right?
Do you have the permits?
The permits. Let me check my back pocket here real quick.
Pocket change.
Yeah, go roll sleight of hand, I think, would be appropriate.
I'll do that. Hey, I'll guarantee you. I don't think I've used my Tides of Chaos yet, so I'm gonna use my Tides of Chaos and give myself advantage. It's peak.
Well, everything checks out, but be no more than an hour.
We'll see what we can do. The Ferris wheel, we've got to make sure it's okay. And you understand, right?
Standard without an exception form is for 1 hour of inspections.
Well, fellow inspectors, let's get in here and let's inspect this place. Make sure that these guys don't get sued out their ass, right?
Yes. I will first inspect the strength game, or take the strength game.
Alright, so we're gonna have to pretend that there aren't people in any of these pictures right now. 'Cause these are all set up for the days of.
So how does the carnival look like? So it's like a ghost town right now? Or
Yeah.
are there people
There's
setting
like
stuff up?
workers, going in and throughout, but like nobody is here attending. They're just setting things up. This is the test of strength.
You guys, I'll turn to the group.
Yeah.
What are we doing here again? Why were you trying to sneak into this place?
I don't know why Robo.
Oh, hey, a bell.
I don't like that there's a bell there. I'm gonna write down
Uh,
no bells.
Oh, look, a bell.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Finny,
I was going
Sorry,
this.
go ahead.
I thought I'd just be like the hammer sank down like a little bang hits a bell, but nope.
Make sure they figure that out, that the bells are bad. Anyway, we were trying to investigate the child cages. Is the reason I can't. Yeah.
True. But I do see
yeah,
a bell.
Yeah.
Finny, you know there's this thing called exposure therapy. Maybe you want to go stand on
But you notice the bell is tied up for your safety.
See,
Yeah,
that chain could break, and that could kill someone.
Can I inspect the bell to make sure it's like very firm? Because we are inspectors, so.
Yeah. Roll investigation.
Cool.
Ving, you should stand under it.
Oh. I was gonna say I was gonna
The
guide
bell
myself,
feels
but-
strangely warm, almost as if it's alive.
Hmm. Anyone else want to take a check out of this bell? It's an odd thing.
I don't want to go anywhere near that thing.
Maybe it is alive.
Alive?
Would I get in trouble if I run it?
Vinny, Constitution save.
Well, you'll definitely attract attention to ourselves, Robobop.
Yeah.
And we are kind of sneaking around, so.
I probably shouldn't ring the
You
bell.
swear you see like the bell, like it looks like it almost smiles at you, and you hear a ringing in your head.
You said that was alive, Brett?
Well, it was just warm. That could mean many things, but.
Oh, okay. I don't like this. Okay, let's.
Maybe we should let him ring it then. I mean, we're not really sneaking anyways. If you think about it, we already told them we're here to inspect things.
True.
Yeah.
And inspecting the bell does make sense.
I don't know about this.
Robobop, up to you. You're
I'm gonna
going with one.
I'm gonna ring the bell once.
The ring crashes over the area. You hear boom. Vinny, to you, it sounds twice as loud as it does to anyone else.
And he does the thing that like cats do, like.
You're right, Vinny. I should ring it again.
Don't do that.
Fine. Fine.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna write down. No bell. No bell. Remove the bell. Okay. So what do we want to inspect next? We want to look for those cages.
Oh yeah, let's go look for those cages.
But where?
Well, we could start in the area we were in before, when we
Okay.
were building the cages while we were here.
Yep, that's
What is
completely
that?
cleared out. It looks like nothing has ever been there.
Maybe some sort
Maybe
of
we
tent
should check
or something.
the circus
sorry.
tent.
Yeah.
Sure.
One brain cell. We got this.
The big circus tent, all the way at the northernmost side.
Mm-hmm.
This looks like one of those like search
Where's
games.
Waldo?
Right?
like,
So
Well,
again,
find-
pretend
find
nobody's
it.
here. Pretend there's no people here. Except for there are lions in the center.
oh,
Ah, lions.
And a
The
lion
lines look
mask.
fag-
What'd you say? Matt?
And a lion mask.
Oh, lion mask. Ah, interesting.
do we see any
I see the
cages?
commander.
You do see cages holding lions and other strange beasts.
You guys, are those the cages you all made?
I'm taking a guess and saying that they aren't meta.
No.
No, these are way too big and sturdy.
Ah, we're in a lion den. We're dead.
The ones we made
What
were
did they-
much smaller.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Wonder what they're doing out.
Yeah, we could walk over and check them out.
These poor animals are trapped in here. I don't like that.
I mean, Red, if you want to let them out, that's up to you, but that'd be very bad inspector work.
We gotta inspect the cages. See
Yeah,
if they're working.
Yeah, make sure that they actually hold the animals correctly.
And as you approach the cages, the lions lunge at you.
I will flinch. Oh,
They seem hungry.
They do look emaciated.
How are the Are the cages locked, or is it like a bar that
Uh,
closes the cell?
It's locked, but not with like a key lock, with like a mechanism. If that makes sense.
Like,
Like you could undo it, but it's firmly there. It wouldn't pop out on its own.
okay, so it's kind of like a
Yeah,
bar
yeah.
lock, but sturdier. Okay.
Think like a doorknob on a door. You have to turn the doorknob to get through.
Well, these guys do look pretty sad.
Yeah, they.
Maybe I should put you in there, Vinny. It'll feed them.
Whoa, whoa.
What did Vinny do to you, Robobop? You haven't stopped glaring at him since lunch, at least.
So, Robobop, I'm not really a big fan of that idea. Just workshopping that a little here. I don't.
Fair enough.
Right. Robobop is trying to kill me. I should get the hell underline out of here.
Can I go inspect the other cages to make sure there's no, I don't know, children inside? And that's why we're here, I think? I don't...
Roll investigation.
Let's see. Investigation. And I'm gonna cast guidance on myself as well, so... Where's my D4? 15.
The cages look to be in good repair, and you don't see any sign of children, at least here.
You guys, everything's here, fine here, I think.
Is there a back area to this tent, Meadow?
No, it just goes, yeah, there is, but it's just, to like, a changing room.
Is there like an exit in the back area that Vinny could like, you know, look around outside, see if he sees anything of note?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I see anything?
Roll investigation.
Absolutely. $15.
You see furrows in the ground as if things had been dragged, heavy things had been dragged and had ripped up some of the grass in their wake. And you see the drag lines leading towards the back entrance.
Can I see where the drag lines came from?
Survival?
Absolutely. Not my best stat.
Sort of in the general direction of where you guys were building the cages, but not enough to be certain. Like, they taper off after 10-ish feet, 10, 15 feet.
Huh. So they were dragging something into the tent from that general area. They were heavy. I don't know if they were... They might have been too heavy to be the cages that we made. Glim, so it could be the lion's cages, is my thought process.
That makes sense. They had to get here somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like this area is a bust.
Yeah, I mean, we could try checking through, like, every tent in the circus, but we've only got an hour here, and if one of us doesn't go to the Ferris wheel, they're gonna probably be a bit suspicious.
Do we see, do I see any food around that I could feed the lions?
There's the popcorn stall and the hot dog stall.
Ooh, hot dogs. I go over there to grab some hot dogs.
Yep.
I'm gonna leave for the Ferris wheel.
There's probably about 500 hot dogs. How many do you take?
Like 2 handfuls that I can like toss into the...
It's probably like 5 or let's say 6 a piece, so that's like 12.
Yeah, so I run back over to the cages and I just like toss them like into the cages, trying to avoid getting too close. So
And the lions run over to the hot dogs and eat them all within moments of them hitting the ground.
Wow, these lions were very hungry. They're being mistreated here. We must expose this corruption to the world.
Yeah, I've written that all down here on my handy dandy clipboard.
A clip? What are you copying me?
I have paper. I'm pretty much. I have to look like an inspector somehow, so I've been writing.
I take out my notebook and I start writing things down.
He's here.
Red, get out of there.
Run! Well, I mean, if you guys want, I could climb. If you guys want, I could climb on top of the cages and unlock them and free these guys. But
Well, I feel like if we unlock the cages, we'll be in for a lot more trouble than what's necessary. But
I feel like we could slink out, given the fact that there'd be hungry lions running around.
If they don't come for us.
That's why I was gonna be on top of the cage, because they'd probably run outwards. I mean, they'd probably run towards the hot dog stall, because that's the easiest source of food.
that's true.
They didn't know robot because he's a robot, right?
I mean, probably
Not
just
me.
pissed him off.
You're still humanoid. They'd probably not like you.
Well, no matter what, if we're gonna open the cage, Glim has to get out of the way because she could be an easy snack. They will be eaten very quickly.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I've lost myself though. Oh, there I am. Okay. They're gonna move back and start looking around for fair prizes.
Let them hide.
I say if we do decide to free these guys, we wait until we're done here, and then we just kind of free them and we slink on out.
Like that idea.
Anyways, Robobop was going towards the Ferris wheel. What do you guys think when we look around this place? Because I think once you're done looking for fair prizes, this tent might be a bust.
Yeah, let's
True,
get out of here.
Keep looking. Anyone want a hot dog before we leave?
Oh, I'm okay.
Just came from lunch.
Yeah.
Is there any popcorn?
There is popcorn.
But is it fresh popcorn?
No, definitely not fresh. Just the test batch
Okay,
that they ran to
I
make
don't
sure it
want any
worked.
popcorn. Yeah, forget that. Let's go. So where are we going? The Ferris wheel?
Yep, that's where I'm going.
Wow.
Was there a reason for? He's
If
beautiful.
maybe I could like, find the box from a view up there. Find out about the cages.
There can be only one.
Look, see, it's fine.
Probably.
I made it work.
No.
Nice.
It's fine.
Okay. Here's the Ferris wheel.
There we go.
I think we should probably make sure that this is structurally sound. Because yes, this place kind of sucks because they starved our lions and we think that they're kidnapping kids. But we don't want a student to actually die because the Ferris wheel is bad.
Penny, you're really playing your part well here.
I mean, what if I end up going on that Ferris wheel? What if someone I know ends up going on the Ferris wheel?
That's a good point.
I mean, who do you know besides us that hasn't been crushed by bells?
Okay, that hurts.
We could be crushed by Ferris wheels next.
And the central stained glass pane in the center is of a bell, a golden bell.
Can we even see that?
Yeah, that's like you can't see it on here, but it's right here.
Why are the bells everywhere? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Don't worry.
I'm gonna hang Finny a rock. Do you want to?
No, I shouldn't. But thank you, Robobob. Thank you for thinking about me.
Do we notice any cages around here or something? I don't know. I'm asking you all because you all were the ones who built them. So
Yeah.
I mean, wouldn't hurt to look. Never hurts to look.
Do we have to do investigation?
What are we investigating? Sorry, I was doing a background task.
Seeing if
Whether
there-
or not there's any cages or cage marks or anything like that.
You can roll investigate survival or investigation. There are no cage marks as far as you can tell. Robobop, you are almost certain that there are cage marks leading to... What would it lead to? The hoopy hoop section.
whoa.
Hoopy hoop section.
I'm gonna tell him this.
The hoopy hoop section. Oh, okay, we should probably check that place out then. If you saw cage marks.
I am almost certain.
That's good. That's good. Vinny would like to check the structural integrity of this Ferris wheel.
Mm-hmm.
1 second.
Giant bell.
There we go. Look at that.
It's beautiful.
It is. It's beautiful.
That scared me.
It's here!
Taco Bell? Taco Bueno?
Yeah.
There we go. That's part of the map now. It is actually done. Look at that. That's beautiful. And it fits mostly in.
Very festive.
Yes. All right. Structural integrity. Roll intelligence.
Okay, I'll do that. Seven. Big bucks.
You look at it and you just you check and you're like, I realize I don't know a fucking thing I'm doing. What the fuck? That beam looks fine, I guess. I don't. There's a bolt and it's closed and you like tap on it with like your clipboard and it's like it doesn't move. You're like, well that you slap it once, say that's not going anywhere, and you're on your way.
Yep, that means it's official. He's gonna walk over to the ring like, hey, so I realized that I'm actually not a Ferris wheel inspector, and so I'm very good at talking my way through things. I don't know shit about that, but I think it's not going in. I think we're fine.
Did you-
I think we're okay.
Oh, okay. Did you forget that we're not actual inspectors for a bit?
I know we're not actually.
Okay.
He's just getting really into it. He needs an escape.
But I feel like we should still inspect the place. Alright? Because if we don't look like we're doing our job, then we'll figure out. Then they'll figure out that we aren't doing our job. Or at least our fake job.
I see. I will go up and check it.
In the middle of your next sentence, whenever you feel it's best, interject a gong sound from you, a bell sound from you.
I could do that.
Glim, it looks like it's pretty sturdy, like nothing's gonna go wrong with it.
Well, good friends. This thing looks good. Nice and solid.
Oh, thank you, Glimmenberg, that you checked it out for us.
Sorry? Well, did you just ding at us?
No.
What? But you've literally just gonged at us.
I feel like I would know. Alright, if I gonged at you.
Okay, did anybody else hear that?
I think I did.
Yes.
Well,
Okay, let's keep an eye on them, guys.
I think Vinny's been gaslighting us this whole time.
how would I be gaslighting anyone?
Vinny, perception? You see darting through. Well, everybody else roll perception. You have to beat Vinny.
Okay. Okay.
I think Robobob wants to do that already, but
My eyes are closed.
No, you
Good,
just don't see it because it's
perception.
real far off in the distance in the woods.
And I don't have my contacts in, so.
Oh, oh, jeez.
Well, not quite.
Wow.
Take the 5. I did not mean to roll it twice.
Okay, everybody, close your eyes real briefly.
Like, actually?
Yes, because I'm just gonna flash it on screen, but you guys just don't see it. Vinny, off in the distance in the woods, you see that.
oh.
Do you see right next to your head?
Yeah, I see it. I saw it.
And you swear you see it dashing between the trees. All right, everybody else can open your eyes.
I think Vinny is broken. Have you heard about what farmers would do to their horses if they are broken?
You know, I might have gotten some idea about that.
Benny, this could be your self-conscious manifesting because of.
I don't think it's my self-conscious manifesting anything. I think that
Hey, do
there's
we need to go back to the nurse?
I'm fine.
Hmm.
It's just that there's something after me, and it's gonna try to kill me. It's another venom. It's gotten everybody else, but now it's going for me. So, you know, that happens sometimes. Sometimes Bell's trying to kill you, you know? They killed everyone else I know. So, when they try to kill me, right? You guys just keep having fun.
Benny, you'll be okay. We're all here.
Yes, Vinny. All of us are here.
Yay!
And we won't encourage you to get killed.
Right.
I would never kill anyone, but
They would not encourage you to get killed.
Yeah, you're fine with us.
That's good. I got dirt on my papers here.
right,
You
you
are
really
fine
are
with
actually
them.
infecting things.
Yeah.
Okay, should we go to the hoop-de-hoop?
Yes. Robobop saw something in that direction.
I don't think Warforged can smell, actually.
I
So in the
see,
hoop de hoop, it's just a there's a tent with some prizes in it for winners. It's a bunch of hula hoops, and there's what looks like some sort of clock timer that's set up as well. And it's in an open field surrounded by some colorful fencing.
I need to
You guys-
investigate those prizes. I'll be right back.
if we were bad people, we could rig all these prizes, but all these games.
I don't know about rigging. Some of the prizes might go missing, though. I'm not gonna touch them, though.
Do we see any cages?
No.
Oh.
Hey, I don't see any cages here, Robopop. Do you see any more drag marks, though, bud?
No. But I thought I saw them in here.
They might have gone through here, but maybe gotten a bit lighter, and then they went somewhere else. It's very possible.
It's stuffed animals. Well, not stuffed animals, stuffed figures of all of the heroes of the crystal,
Oh, okay. Well,
including
nothing
some
back
of the
here either.
other main characters like Miss Lippy, and Carrie, of course, and yeah, there's
Is Grimo there?
have Alvin!
yes, there's a little
And
Grima.
Carrie.
Wait, no, Grima wasn't a hero of the crystal, I don't think, was he, or was he in there by then?
No, he was post. He was the Thalrak Alvin Voltaire conflict.
No, so I think it would be. Who would that be? Would that
The
be
season
Derek?
1 characters.
Would that be Derek or
Yeah.
Vlad? One of those two.
Is the
I-
Discord up there?
Vlad's my first character, so. But he wasn't there for very long.
Yeah, I think it was Derek.
Probably, yeah. I think
So there'd be
yeah,
a little
like
Derek, a little Alvin, a little Thalrak, a little Cyrus,
Oh, these are so. I mean,
a little Callian.
Oh, I
You're
found
not
one.
cute enough. I'm out of here.
Yeah, there's a little stuffed Callian toy.
I look at it because I had that vision of him the other day. So
You did.
I was like, or earlier this day, right? So
Yeah.
I'm just staring at it, like, I don't know, hoping some vision comes to me.
wow. Oh, I mean, these are overrated.
You really like your toys, huh?
It's okay if you need one for inspection purposes.
I will inspect it very thoroughly. I'll inspect it here, though, because I don't need to steal from a child. Or eventual child. I'm gonna roll.
Hey, I'm gonna enter the hoop-de-hoop
I don't-
contest.
I don't think there's any any children at but they are letting them in for free. Never mind.
Yeah, they're letting the kids under the 10.
You're not. You look it over. You don't find anything, but you can't shake the feeling that something's off about it.
What?
Seems off.
Which one of us?
Vinny, who investigated it.
Oh, okay. Wait, did you see my investigation earlier?
Yes. That was
Okay.
you found all of the plushes and what they were. That was in response to you,
Okay.
because you had said you had gone over to the prize tent.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, I guess we can go on to the next location.
We've got about one location left you can visit.
This is important. I think we're running out of time.
Hmm.
Where could they be keeping people? I'm just guessing.
Out of character, there is a specific place I know where those cages are, and I had determined prior to this, so you just have
I
not found
figured.
them.
I didn't
Maybe
think
the-
you were just like, they're wherever they're not
Yep.
going.
Yep.
Maybe the polymorph booth to keep animals in. I don't know. To
Well, they're not
transform-
cages for animals.
I wondered about beat the baddies, or
The disguise
The
booth?
don't know.
Or like, did we go into a circus? Yeah, we did go into a circus tent.
Mm-hmm.
What's Goat Boy's challenge?
I mean, we
What
could
is
take
pretty
a look.
ambiguous?
Doesn't hurt to look if you want to look. It's behind the hoopity hoop, but I don't know if the cages are gonna be there. Also, I mean, didn't you buy all access passes for us for the whole 3-day shebang?
True.
So, by the way, and Vinny hands you 3 silver. Thank you.
Oh, no. I insist.
No. Take the silver. All right, this is
No,
not.
no. I don't-
This is
I don't
not
want-
trafficking money.
I don't want your money.
I'm just paying you back. All right, this is real money. This is clean.
Okay. I take 3 silver.
It's clean money. There's not ill-begotten gains there.
I smell it. It's dirty. No, don't get squished, Glim.
Okay, so what are we doing?
I'm open to whatever.
Are we going to Goat Boys Challenge, or
If you want to, let's go.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
I don't think we have any strong feelings about anything else, so. It's a Goat Boys challenge. LeBron James.
Whoa.
So behind the black
square.
that you can't see is this giant stage, and you can see a banner up behind it saying Goat Boys Contest. You can see curtains across it as if there might be props behind it, and you can see banners of goats hung above as well.
I believe Meta is covering up the titular goat boy.
Correct.
It's
what?
a goat.
Oh.
With a black square.
Hmm.
Do we see any cages? I keep asking every time.
Roll a little
That's a good
perception.
Maybe we'll see
Wherefore
Goat Boy's
no
cage.
cage. A 20. Dirty.
You think there are some sort of cages or something behind the curtains as they flap in the breeze? Something strange back there.
You all want to investigate behind these curtains? I think there might be something back there.
We are inspectors.
True.
Might as well.
Goat Boy's challenge.
Let's go. I pull back the curtain, revealing the Wizard of Oz.
Let me check some.
Boy,
So
He's
you
got a
pull it
very
back,
good
and there
one.
are some kind, and these look like some kind of seats, with restraints on them. It looks like they're almost like looking like massage tables with holes, like a head hole area. But there's restraints all up and down the body. And then you see a chest in the back, a large chest in the back.
I'm gonna peek inside the chest.
It is locked.
I can try and picklock it.
Uh,
Do I just click on thieves' stools?
Yep.
You know, Garen used to be able to melt chests open with his acid.
Oh, that's what?
He had acid in his mouth. And he
Black
could melt stuff.
Dragonborn.
Yeah.
wow.
So as you manage to pick the lock and hear this, you also hear another click, and you hear a hissing noise. Please roll a con save.
Oh, we should have checked for traps.
Never check for traps.
And you see the world start to get a little bit fuzzy. You start to get a little unsteady on your feet, and you topple to the ground as the world goes black around you.
Whoa.
Glenn.
Ah,
I'll rush over to them.
Okay. We gotta help him here. Because I'm gonna write this down for the inspection. They cannot have this.
It looks like I'm stepping on them.
I'm gonna look what's inside the chest since you already activated the trap.
It is a 3 foot long, and at the largest section about a foot thick, giant orange carrot.
I'm just gonna lock the chest back up and hope they don't notice.
Okay.
Can I cast?
What was in the
light?
chest?
What?
What was in the chest, Robobot?
Oh, asking him.
Large carrot.
Of course, we gotta keep that protected. We don't want that walking away. Gotta knock out our friend.
Do we want the carrot to know we peek inside the chest?
We're inspectors. It's our job to inspect everything thoroughly, especially a contest like this where participants could be involved. Do you have enough lay on hands points for that?
I have 5 left.
Oh, right.
I started
you're-
with 15.
Yep.
Used
You're all
4.
3 paladin levels.
Yeah.
Not bad.
hey.
I cast lay on hands.
And you're all fine, Glim. As you
Thank
wake
you.
up and the world comes back into focus.
So, what was in the chest?
Go ahead.
Glim, aren't you concerned you just blacked out?
I mean, yeah, but I feel like I paid the price. Now, what's in that chest?
I don't know. I didn't even look at it.
Oh, bummer. Well, thank you for reviving me or whatever.
Yeah. Don't mention it.
He had to lay on Pinky.
Nice.
Lay on hands. You just like punch them to heal.
So did anybody open the chest?
It was a large carrot.
How bizarre.
All right,
I'm
we should
assuming
probably
you-
talk to the head of this thing to give him our inspection notes.
Yep.
All right. I see you finished your inspection.
Yeah, we gotta talk to the guy in charge. We have a couple notes for him.
I will hand those to him. And he
Right, can I get a second employee to confirm that you will? Like, I need a
fuck
second
off.
person. Yeah,
You hand it to me or you can go back to the university.
It's part of the job, dude, okay? I'm just the
There
inspector.
is no secondary. We do this every year.
Well, the agency had some updates. Alright, you saw my
The
permits were all
agency had updates. You know that fucking university can't tell its head from its own arsehole.
good. You saw my permits, they were correct.
There have been a number of bell-related deaths at the university lately, so we are taking the school is taking extra precautions to
Yeah.
make sure that they get seen.
And I will deliver
Okay.
your report. Are you suggesting you don't trust me personally?
No, dude, I'm just trying to do my job right, okay?
Then hand me the papers, I'll deliver them, and we'll see what happens.
You don't have anyone else. It doesn't have to be anyone important. It can be one of the guys.
If you
who's
want to
setting
wait
up.
here for 30 minutes, that's when I'm off and my replacement comes in.
Dude, it's just gotta be one other person. It can be one of the people who are setting up. Alright? They can take a 10-minute break from you setting up.
Yo,
just to make sure the
George, get the fuck over here! And you see one of the people hauling a barrel full of what looks like manure, wipe his apron off and come over. And when he comes over, just the most god-awful stench fills your nostrils. Will he do?
That's a second employee. That technically counts.
You could roll a con save if you want, Glim. You can determine how strong your stomach is and if your roll makes you throw up or not, but...
Thankfully, I can't smell.
Yeah, you're in good luck, but
You determine if that smell is gonna be enough, if a 13 is enough to stop you from throwing up.
I've smelled worse.
Okay.
so your Ferris wheel is structurally sound enough that it shouldn't be a problem. There's a matter of your lions. The agency wants to make sure that they don't go crazy and try to eat a customer, I guess, so you need to feed them a little more. And there was a chest at the Goat Boy contest. You can't have that knocking out people. That's gonna get you sued.
You tried to open the chest.
It's part of our job as inspectors.
I
especially with all the
think
bell
not.
stuff.
I will be reporting this back to the... What did you say your names were?
Listen, all right. I'm Michael. That's
I'm
Jackson.
Jackson.
I am
There's-
Smash.
And that's Jeremy.
Why does your paperwork say Vinny?
He would have forged it properly. This is forged paperwork, but he wouldn't have put his own name on it.
I'll report this back to the university with a copy of the report and your descriptions.
But it's part of our job to inspect everything. That's just-
Again,
I'm just doing
may
my
I
job.
have the report?
It's all yours. Just make sure that the owner gets it.
Oh,
Because
yes,
he has-
definitely. Many people will be getting this report.
Now you have a great day, sir.
Roll perception, everyone. Vinny,
Do
you
I
see the
notice?
shadows streak through the trees again.
Oh boy.
I cannot roll higher than a 7.
No.
All right, so we're gonna go now. You have a great day, sir.
Is that Alt F4?
That's
Technically, it's me clicking my pen. It'd be like he's fiddling with his quill.
Vinny's gonna have a fucking nervous breakdown.
and then we have an intervention as I
Mm-hmm.
planned. This is your brain on drugs.
So
Any
what are you
questions?
guys doing?
Whoa, who are these people? Everyone, just don't walk towards the light.
Are we allowed to go to the quartermaster place where we get more supplies? I don't remember the name.
Yes.
Thinking about going over there. I feel a little ill prepared after getting knocked out.
That sounds good.
Yeah, I jam with that.
Okay.
I think that Warforged piano player's out here too.
Somebody else's turn to crush on Robocop. I mean Robobop, jeez.
Also, how do we get gold, you all?
You do jobs. Like, that's how all of our tuitions are paid for, you know, because I did a job and all the people who I did the job with got crushed by bells. So these guys got the gold. And you would have gotten the gold.
Doesn't sound like Vinny's been eliminating his business partners at all.
Yeah. Yeah. Sounds like an awful job if only one person made it out alive.
Well, they didn't die because of the job. They died because of the bells, but...
And yet they all went on the job.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Yo, look at these people.
Oh, I remember Michael Jackson. Oh. Jermaine Clement, you'll be in my heart forever.
So you can ask about anything that you can physically see, or you can take pretty much any basic supplies that you would get out of a starting kit.
I still believe Vinny. Come on, I want to call Vinny out.
You can invest loot points into this as well.
Oh.
How many loot points do I have?
Is there any, like, healing potions or something like that?
You should have plenty of loot points, Robobop.
There's no healing potions for general supplies, but you could ask about potions that are on the wall, and they may or may not be. Healing potions can be bought in town.
Okay.
Actually, my friend Doorbot, he got crushed by a giant bell. It was growing some healing lilies in our garden. So.
Oh,
What can I
grown
get
plants.
for?
Yeah.
What can I get for 10 loot points?
Well, you gotta pick something that you see and then choose to invest your loot points into looting it.
Is there a shield? I'm looking.
The thing in the center kind of looks like a shield.
Cool.
And then there's
Can I try
that
to get that?
that thing that looks like a D20's kind of shield like.
Dude, a D20 shield would be epic. We'd be breaking the fourth wall.
Do you want to try and loot that?
Sure.
How many points do you want to put into
I
it?
only have 7 points, so.
Okay, well, so 7 points. You get a multifaceted shield.
Ooh.
And once per long rest,
Yeah.
if an enemy
And then
crits
what
you,
see- Oh,
you can roll a you can make them roll their 20-sided die again, or you can re-roll your save. No, it's very strong for 7 points. You can just re-roll if it's a physical hit, so it's an attack roll.
Okay, so once per long rest, the shield lets me force an enemy to re-roll.
Re-roll a crit.
A crit, got it.
Yes.
Against me.
Against you. Well, whoever's
Got it.
wielding it, of course.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Yeah.
I don't know. Some abilities, it's like you could block the person
Yeah,
next to you or something. Okay.
I would argue that you could make that attempt to block for somebody if you reserve that action, because if you're within proximity, because we're loosey-goosey with combat mechanics. As long as you provide a justification physics-wise, I'll assign rolls. You know how it works. You've been here a
Yeah.
while.
Okay.
All right. Anybody else?
Yeah, I was wondering if there's anything on this right side that can be grown over here.
That does look like kind of like a seed pouch there. Are you investing any loot points?
5.
5 loot points. You find hemp seeds.
I'll take them.
Anybody else? Robobop, did you find something you wanted to look at? Or, sorry, go ahead, Vinny.
Oh no, if Robobop have
Robobop, do you have something?
Oh, no.
Hey, Vinny.
There's this golden bottle here. I'd like to put 50 loot points onto that. Did you hear me, Meta?
Yes, I'm thinking.
I figured as much. I just wanted to make sure.
It's the bottle of glorious exultation. Until your next long rest or unconsciousness, all of your rolls of a d20 are +1, and all of your luck rolls have a minimum value of 19 unless it's a nat 1.
Alright, I'm typing that into chat so I have it and I can copy
Yep.
it.
It also glows with its own golden light, and you see swirls within.
Alright.
All right. Anything else from here?
The thing at the top, a keg.
What was that?
There's a thing towards the top. Is that like a keg?
Yes.
Okay. Could I invest like 5 loot points for that?
You can, and it is an ever chill keg. It has 2 sides to it, however, that you can put 2 different beverages in, one on each side. That's why it has 2 spigots. And it's also enchanted to be nearly weightless, no matter how much liquid you put inside of it.
So a keg of
Interesting.
holding.
Kind of. It also
I think I'll
chills.
take it.
Chills as well. Okay. So let me get a thing here. There. All right. Anything else?
I'm good.
All right.
Alright, gang, where do we want to go now?
Do we have... Well, we don't really have time for another class.
No, I don't think we do.
We got just under an hour.
Yeah.
I guess we could.
Let's go to class.
Yippee, class.
What class would you like to go to?
Is
We should just
anyone else?
sing really loudly and make Vinny choose for us. Sorry, go ahead, Robobob.
Is anyone else down for melee combat?
That's like the only class you want to go to.
I have been made for combat. There's not much else I'm selling.
Are you sure you don't need logistics to
That can be
complement your combat skills?
I
Sorry.
agree with him. I agree with him. That's all I'm gonna say. You make a good point, Glim.
What about tech and artifice or magic smithing? Maybe we could figure something out on how to help
Well,
Magics.
Robobot with his memories.
maybe we can repair my memory chip.
Magic smithing sounds cool. I bet they have neat loot.
I agree. I think they'd have some pretty cool stuff. So, do we want to do magic smithing?
Sure.
I'm just saying, if you went to logistics, I do have a kind of a fun thing. You don't have to. You don't have
Not
to.
say that.
But I did have
After
one
they
hell
have
of a,
something like
I
that.
think, fun idea.
Sounds cool.
Logistics could be useful. I mean, especially, we gotta understand. We would just inspect this, so we gotta make sure we understand what we're doing.
I mean, logistics would be okay, I guess.
I'm sure you'll excel, buddy. You're a genius.
Yes, I am. Robobot only has an intelligence of 9.
And
So,
then like
yeah,
pats Robobop on the back.
Yes.
Ah. I believe in you, buddy. You're my best bud, just like Garen was.
Maybe you're not so bad, Vinny.
Thanks, buddy.
No harm will come to you tonight.
Oh, that's good.
What about
Why
tomorrow night?
I'm glad you told me that. Good to know.
Okay, so we're going to logistics class.
That means we have to talk to fill the time while Meta prepares.
I'm gonna
it.
say my character doesn't even know what logistics is, probably.
Nor does Robobot.
A logistic. Is that a type of
it's-
magic?
It's like figuring out efficient ways.
No,
for
I
things-
know what it is. Robobot
personal,
does
yeah.
it.
I know that this is Vinny explaining character to the other two. It's like a way to figure out how things can efficiently run and move smoothly. Like logistically, you flow from this to this to this to this because there's a lot of overlap or something like that.
And you would be good at this since you deal drugs, right?
I don't have any customers right now, so technically, I don't.
Is that
It's
how
just
that works?
extracurricular training. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
Maybe I can learn to make more Warforged.
Hey, look, it's our favorite classmate, the piano playing Warforged.
And I think that kobold, I think James Brown wanted to meet her and
James
talk
Brown.
to her.
Go ahead and pull yourselves on.
We should meet her in his honor.
Yeah.
I'm tiny.
James Avery was such a good friend.
I guess one robot was bigger than this.
I think Red at this point has been making a compilation of like all the names that he's heard, because he writes everything down in his notebook, and he has like 2 full pages of names at this point. of,
Oh
like,
god, yeah, no,
Whoa.
there's a lot of people.
Who are all these people who died?
There are.
Every name Vinny has come up with for Minnie and Jaeger.
That's true.
There were so
Also-
many bell attacks.
Also, though, there are that many named NPCs in this that have their
Yeah.
own sheets.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
All right.
Vinny kind of walks and says, "Hey there, Glumchum."
Glum.
Hey.
And he like taps on the seat. Hey. I'm
What are you doing?
I'm trying to talk to the person in front of me. I'm tapping on a seat. Hey,
Oh,
I'm
I
trying
see.
to talk to you.
Oh, Kofu, sorry. I was
Yeah.
multitasking.
Sorry, Meta.
Yes.
Hey, so, did a friend of mine, really great guy, he got crushed by a bell. Did he talk to you?
I don't recall talking to anybody who was crushed by the bell.
He was kind of like a goat person. Like a
No, I
satyr?
don't think he ever got a hold of me.
Do you know? Is this because out of character? Yes, he did talk to her. But I'm just making sure that you know that meta.
Yeah, no, that's fine that she says no.
Okay.
It works equally well.
I thought he ran off to talk to you or something. Anyway, I'm Vincenzo,
Oh, yes, good to meet you.
and you are.
Kofu.
Nice to meet you, Kof.
It's nice to meet you as well. Are you excited for the circus?
It's a circus.
I do believe I'm going there tomorrow.
Interesting.
Yes, we're going to see the sights, me and fuck. Kellis.
Callus. Oh, you know.
Yes,
He
and
makes
the
a motion.
and the swordsman and this man named Skurik. What's so funny?
Oh, nothing. Don't worry about it. Hey, are you you know, there's that Annet High Demon Elgrim Club meeting going on tonight. Are you?
Yes, I am attending that as well. You should come with me.
Interesting. Oh no, we're already all going.
Oh, nice. We'll have to see you
Yeah.
there.
Skorik convinced us. Or tried to, I guess.
He's very persuasive. I can't believe he's working so fast on the swordsman.
Would you like to know something about him?
What's that?
Well, first, you gotta tell me something
Yeah.
that I want to know. Tell me anything useful. I'll deem how useful it is if I want to tell you. You gotta. I'm not gonna give you what you want to know without you telling me something I would like first.
Okay,
So give
but
me a
if what I
secret.
tell you is more important, you owe me one.
I can do that.
Okay, so we're gonna do this real quick.
He's not Kellis, Cometa. He does not just give stuff away for free.
Oh, no, that's fine. The bell didn't fall on accident.
Interesting. Well, my information is that Skarek has a huge crush on this. Well, he does this telepathy because he can't say it.
Thought that was self-evident. That's not very...
He speaks telepathically again. Here's another one. Elaine had chloroform and high-quality lockpicks in her room on the boat.
I know, Elaine. That tracks.
Mhm.
Seems you're less purveyor of useful information than you think you are. And she turns around and looks back at the front.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I've got.
And they lean away after discussing whatever they discussed in private.
Hail High Demon Elric. Yeah, I'm joking.
Awesome.
I would not say that in character.
Oh, right. So Geklu clears her throat. Class today will be simulating a journey through wastelands and wilds, and how well you prepare for your adventure will determine how well you do. Out of character. This is going to be... Well, I'll explain it afterwards, okay? So, this is your scenario. You and your party are brave adventurers traveling the arcane frontier, a magical wilderness threaded with ley lines and long-forgotten ruins. You've left behind the enchanted city of Eastfall headed west across the perilous lands of Mist Grove Ridge, hoping to establish a new settlement blessed by the stars themselves. You'll face magical beasts, deal with shifting terrain, some of it sentient, and struggle to keep your enchanted wagon intact as it hums with barely contained elemental energy. Instead of oxen, it's pulled by a pair of stubborn but loyal ember horns, luminous spirit elk who occasionally phase into other dimensions when startled. So, you will start by preparing a list of supplies you will take with you, and you must keep it within 100 pounds.
Someone's gonna raise their hand.
Mm-hmm.
Could you say that again?
Let me copy it.
Thank you.
How heavy is Robobop?
I don't think it counts as supply.
Yeah.
He'd be about like at least 600 pounds.
That's a
Robobop,
big
we
guy.
can't bring you. You're too heavy.
Yeah, he's about 8 foot tall.
Yeah, that's a lot of metal.
Robobop's gonna have to walk the whole way.
I'll simply bring Robobop and he will carry everything for me.
Well, theoretically, he wouldn't have a problem with the weather or anything like that. He could just keep walking.
Is this a group project?
Yeah. In groups of 4.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so I'm obviously working with everyone else. No, I'm joking. Robobop, go over here. We have to finish this project.
Yeah, everyone else already made their groups, so we can't really, dump you.
Let's
I
see.
mean,
We need to,
I guess I'll group with you guys.
yeah. We're
we
stuck
need
together.
non-essentials like food and water.
That's odd for you to say, Robop. You don't need either of those things.
That's why he said non-essentials.
Oh.
Because it's not essential for
That's a
him,
good
but
one.
it is essential for us.
You organic beings need it.
Okay, could you not say organic like that?
Us lesser life forms need it.
Biological life forms.
I still don't like the way you're saying biological.
Actually, if we're in a magical land, surely we could just make food with magic.
We're in a magical
no.
land and you can do that normally.
But you would need the
the
components
spell.
for the spell.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. You need components and ammunition and food in this campaign now.
You know what's really nice is that for most spells that do not require a gold cost, the component can be your arcane focus or whatever focus your class has.
I was already doing that in the last campaign.
Yeah, well,
Like, do you have create food or water over to cook?
that is a
not yet.
higher level spell.
Yeah. Exactly. Simple solution, Red will say. We will use our 100 pounds to carry a lot of gold, so we can hire people to do the jobs for us.
You know, I don't feel like that's the idea she was going for.
But wouldn't they appreciate our creativity?
You know, buddy, that's a good thought. I'm glad that we have creative people like you out there.
Maybe it could be 100 pounds of, like, I don't know, some sort of letter we can send to our rich benefactor so they can send us stuff to help.
I don't... You're thinking outside the box, and I love it, Red. I really do.
So we have ember horns. It looks like they're stubborn.
Yeah, they
Do we
don't
know what they
listen to
eat?
it. Well, presumably some sort of feed, which we would need. They didn't really give us a time.
Well, you're establishing a
here.
new home. It's forever.
Oh, right, yeah.
You're traveling out to set up out into the frontier to set up new civilization.
Mhm.
We have to go on the.
Let's see.
You have to go out on the trail.
Yeah, we have to go on the Mist Road Bridge Trail.
Simple. We will bring enough materials to create some sort of teleportation circle, and then teleport everything to our new settlement.
Okay, buddy. You're really thinking outside the box, and I love that, but teleportation circles don't become permanent unless they are cast for a year.
And we're gonna
And we
say,
need a powerful enough spellcaster.
and we're gonna
to
say
do
you
that.
have 8 minutes to determine what your list is gonna be.
Okay, yeah.
We'll
I'd
find a
say-
powerful spellcaster about Glim's height. We can actually probably bring 12 people if they're small enough. No, not slaves, of course. We will pay them with the 100 pounds of gold.
No, listen, bud. You and Robobop, you guys keep spinning these ideas, all right? Me and Glim, we're gonna be writing down definitely those, and not anything else.
Okay, well, I'm writing down my ideas anyway, because I think they're good.
I think we
I'm
should.
writing out my
to
own.
establish a new. Go ahead.
I think we should bring the seeds.
That's a good idea. How are we gonna establish the new drug trade?
Red's like, what the fuck?
The medicinal
Drugs?
drug trade. No, the good kind, like when you need to heal people
I do like healing.
from mental ailments.
Oftentimes that requires herbs of some kind, so we take those seeds as well and make sure that we have a water filtration system and fresh water. That's very important. I would suggest. Let's see, we want to have 100 pounds.
Maybe a large
Excuse me.
bell.
Are there? Please don't. say
Con
that.
save?
Are there?
Hmm.
I shouldn't have frickin'.
Can't we use magic to filter
Continue.
the water?
Don't say
If
what.
you personally have the spell,
I've got a question. Will there be trees, wood, other natural supplies that we will be able to gather along the way, especially when we get to the place that we choose to make our settlement?
there should be along the way, but it all depends on how the trail takes you. Most of it is unexplored wilderness.
Gotcha.
Nobody's quite sure what's out there.
So we're gonna
Thank
need
you.
tools.
I would say definitely a pickaxe, axe.
Less than 6 minutes remain. Out of character
Any-
at 9 o'clock Eastern is when we cut off the
Yeah.
planning phase.
Any new bright ideas, Red?
I thought you didn't like my ideas.
Hey, this is a group effort. I'd like to hear everyone's plans.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm being honest.
Well, I don't know. Now that I'm trying to think. Well, it is a place thread with ley lines, so maybe we could tap into the forgotten ruins and ley lines in order to help ourselves establish. Or maybe this is the wagon itself is enchanted, so maybe we could turn the enchanted wagon into some sort of ship that can go really fast. Okay, or we could use it for fuel, so we could just rocket ourselves across there and get there as quick as possible. And that will save a lot on supplies, so we won't need to buy food and stuff like this.
Well, we don't have a money limit, thankfully. We just have a supply limit, and a pretty low one for a wagon, in my opinion.
How about a bow?
I heard they're really good tools to fight off any dangers.
I disagree.
What about giant carrot?
That could be
Those
useful
are-
if we can
those are
use
apparently
that to
quite
plant. Yeah, if we can use that to plant more giant carrots, that'd be really useful.
I think that is how it works.
That must be how it works.
That's how I do it in Minecraft.
Does anybody know of a way to calm animals if it looks like our horses get startled pretty easily? And it's
Maybe
weird
some
all-
kind of call would be
Oh.
useful.
Oh, like a horn of some kind?
Yeah,
Cornucopia?
like a whistle,
Sugar?
an ember horn whistle. So we've got rations, we've got filtration system, we've got tools, we've got feed for them, we've got seeds for when we get there. We've got my fire alarm going, or my smoke alarm going off.
No smoking inside, Goji.
I don't think it's
Okay, if you
me.
need to check on it.
Oh no, I know what's going on. So
I just thought you were
Someone's
backing
cooking
up.
Okay.
I think his brain is getting fried and it's causing smoke.
Yeah.
Thinking too hard.
It's the bells, man.
It's all the drugs he's smoking. That's
No,
why.
that's the bells going off in his head.
the bell, the bells, man.
every time someone says bell,
Hey, maybe we should like look over at what the other groups are doing. Maybe they have some good ideas.
right, so that's cheating. But once again, I love the ideas. I love the creative energy. I mean, I don't know. It's just
You against cheating?
what's surprising about that?
You sell drugs.
The drugs.
I do. I work. Yes, textiles is a good plan. I work in study aids.
1 minute or less.
I'm gonna walk over and like see if I could like tell the other group. I'm like, hey, how's it going over here, you guys? Everything good?
They kind of like cover up the work. We only have a minute left. I'd suggest working on your work.
Oh, true, true. I was just trying to conversate, excuse me.
It might have worked if it wasn't 30 seconds from the deadline.
Mm.
I was trying to distract them.
Well, that's fine.
Okay, group, any other ideas? An amber horn whistle, I like that. Rations, tools, textiles, seeds, slaves? Who put that on the list?
I mean, workers. If I was a character, I'd play in a different campaign. But you slaves.
Oh no.
Okay, I've taken
I
it
had a
off.
slave
Don't worry.
All right, and your time is up.
Alright.
All right. So, as dawn breaks and the ember horns snort wisps of smoke from their antlers, your wagon is packed and pointed towards the shimmering outline of the western horizon, but its choice looms. Your route forks. To the north, a shortcut through the Crystal Mire Fen, haunted, but rich in foraged ingredients and alchemical relics. Or to the south, the safer Ashwood path, longer but watched over by whispering dryads and curious spirits.
Right. So meta, just a small query of some kind.
Yeah.
Just noticing picking pieces. Is this just Oregon Trail? It's fine. I plagiarize everything.
Everybody does. I thought this was a brilliant idea for a logistics class.
It is.
It's the Miss Grove Trail. It's
Yeah.
completely different.
Yeah.
Okay, so we encounter what? A bunch of dryads?
To the north, a shortcut through the Crystal Mire Fen, haunted but rich in foraged ingredients and alchemical relics. And to the south, the safer Ashwood path, longer but watched over by whispering dryads and curious spirits.
I vote for the safer path.
No, Dungeons and Dysentery is for the swordsman.
Dungeons and Dysentery.
Hmm.
Hmm. I think the safer path sounds promising as well.
Yeah. It's better to be safe than sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Or both.
All right.
I can put weapons on there while she's not looking. Do it real quick.
The ember horns snort approvingly as you steer towards the Ashwood path, their hooves striking sparks along the cobbled edge of a mossy trail. The southern route winds through golden groves and whispering thickets where the air is thick with hummingbird-sized will-o'-the-wisps and occasional stray scents of cinnamon and ozone. As you travel, the dryads of the Ashwood keep a curious distance. Some peer from behind shimmering bark, others drift overhead in the form of floating leaf clusters. One particularly bold dryad coalesces beside your wagon, perched on the frame like a cat made of vines and laughter. Your presence stirs the forest dreams, she says cryptically, but dreams are easily tangled. What gifts do you offer in return?
A gift. See, this is why we should have brought gold.
It's a dryad. They don't care about gifts. Or they don't
They
care
like
about gold.
textiles? Maybe they like clothes?
Yeah, let's try that. Good thinking,
That's
Glenn.
something. I'm all for it.
We could sacrifice one of the beasts to it.
But then we can't really pull a wagon as well.
Mm-hmm.
Bob, are you
I
gonna pull
can.
the wagon?
Yes. With the other.
The thing is that he could probably do it better than those things.
But the whistle.
But it'll be sad. What if they're gonna eat them?
We get to pass.
Hmm.
We just have to make sure that the spice flows.
Yes, the spice must flow.
Mm-hmm. So what are you giving them?
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe we can entertain them.
Textiles, I think, was the plan.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was textiles or horses. I mean, ember horns.
The dryad
Meadow
pauses,
space right now.
her leafy brow arching in curiosity as your group produces a bundle of woven textiles. She leans in, inhaling the scent of the fabrics, campfire smoke, pressed petals, and the hint of sweat from hard travel. Threads spun under starlight, she murmurs, stroking a braided edge. These are stories waiting to be worn. She lifts a strand, and as it passes through her fingers, vines bloom along the wagon wheels in response, thickening into leafy runners that wrap protectively around the axles and spokes. Your ember horns chuff with approval, clearly feeling the spell settle. The wagon is now blessed with glide of the grove. For the next 3 days, it will travel more smoothly, less chance of getting bogged down or damaged by rough terrain. The dryad gives
Nice.
one last... What was that?
I said nice.
Oh,
We
the
can
dryad
speed
gives
up.
one last knowing smile and fades into a swirl of golden leaves, leaving only a faint floral hum in the air. As your party presses onward under the dappled canopy, a strange sound rises in the distance. Not danger, but music. What do you do?
Thought that this place was abandoned.
Music means civilization of some kind. It just might not be our civilization. Either we avoid it or we go towards it.
I think we should
Worried
speed
this is
past it.
like a siren situation.
If there aren't any sirens, I can rip off their heads easily.
But can scenario you
Sure,
rip off their
Howard.
heads easily? Because what if scenario
Yes.
you was like a little weak? Oh, okay. Okay. I won't say anything.
I think we should avoid it, but oh,
We're just here because it's pretty and it's wildernessy.
nice.
There we go.
about a void.
Continue. What did you guys
How about
decide to do?
What do you think, Red? Do you want to avoid the music or go towards it?
I think we should probably run away from it.
Well, we still have to keep moving forward, but I suppose just avoid, go around it.
You could follow the sound. You could make camp and rest. You could send the rogue ahead to scout stealthily, or, you know, do something else.
Yeah, I guess I could go scout for us.
But that's dangerous. We don't want to lose you.
Hmm?
I mean, we've been fine so far.
Yeah. What's the worst that happened?
Famous last
Okay, Glim.
words.
Be careful.
And Glim is pretty stealthy. She could probably get back fine.
With a wink and a whisper, Glim disappears into the underbrush. The glint of their daggers just visible, for they vanish like mist over a moonlit lake. The sound grows clearer the deeper you go. Tinkling chimes, rhythmic drumming, and distant laughter. Pushing aside a curtain of silver leaf branches, you find a clearing bathed in bioluminescent twilight. There, revelers of all sorts dance in a spiral around a mossy pedestal. Dryads with bark-twined limbs, satyrs playing the flute, and a tall figure cloaked in fog who seems to be orchestrating the revelry with a flick of their walking stick. A spectral harp plucks itself, and a pie floats by unattended. At the center, atop the pedestal, lies a shallow bowl of glimmering nectar, likely the source of the music's magic. Any who sip from it are pulled into the dance, charmed for a time, but visibly refreshed when they return to the fringes. You return to the party.
Which party? The
Your
food
party. No,
or-
like your group of
Oh,
people.
okay. Dudes, you're not even gonna believe this. There's like a bunch of people dancing, and they have like food floating around them, and it looks good. Like there was pie.
Well, then I suppose we should probably that saves us rations, so we should go.
That's what I think. What do you think, Ron? Robopop?
If you need it, then yes, we should go. I am good.
Yeah, sure. I'll follow along. Although, I still think it's a trap.
Possibly.
Everything's a trap.
All right. As your wagon creaks into view, a hush falls over the revelers, brief, expectant. Then a satyr lets out a delighted bleat and strikes up an even livelier tune. The Fae part like the mist, welcoming you into their moon-drenched spiral as though your arrival was foretold in pollen and prophecy. Each of you is handed a garland woven not of flowers, but flickering illusions shaped like your most beloved memories. The barbarian... So, Robobop, your wreath glows like warm hearthlight. Vinny, yours pulses with stardust. Red, your wreath emits quiet hymns that only you can hear.
Oh.
And Glim, yours occasionally vanishes, reappearing on different heads when nobody else is looking, but always returning to yours.
Oh, I think we're in the Fae.
The celebration folds around you like a dream, harmless for now, but time doesn't always move straight in the revel. Every hour might cost or grant a little more than expected. A soft voice reaches you from the pedestal where the cloaked figure still stirs the nectar. Drink if you wish. It grants insight, sometimes laughter, occasionally teeth, but always truth. What do you do? Do you drink? What do you do? He's offering you the nectar.
I decline since I can't drink.
Fair. Well, at least we have our dedicated driver.
And I don't know if drinking drinks from the Feywild is smart.
This is all a scenario.
Yeah, this isn't your actual characters.
Oh,
Yeah, you gotta remember this. You're in a You're actually in a classroom right now.
yeah, I'm sorry. I would refuse to drink. 'Cause
Vinny just like cracked the bottle like halfway through the class and everyone's hallucinating. No. I mean, I say close your eyes, girl. Look inside, girl. Let's let the sound take us away.
So what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna drink.
Okay,
I would
Slim,
refuse.
I'll drink.
Sorry.
Red.
I'll drink since it said it reveals the truth, and I must know the truth.
The nectar glows like starlight caught in syrup as the paladin, rogue, and sorcerer each raise the bowl in turn. The cloaked figure watches silently, their presence both reassuring and just a little bit too tall in the moonlight. Here's what happens as the magic takes hold. For Red, the moment the nectar touches your lips, you're overwhelmed by a vision. The stars above spiral into constellations, forming a giant shield emblazoned with your family crest, which then shatters into 1,000 watchful eyes. For the remainder of the journey, you instinctively sense danger a moment before it occurs.
Haha.
You also now hear a faint celestial humming every time you speak a vowel or sneeze. So for Glim, you grin as the nectar bubbles on your tongue and promptly vanishes. You promptly vanish. The party hears a series of startled yelps from nearby revelers as you pop in and out of invisibility mid-air like a mischievous blinking firefly. For the remainder of this journey, once per day, you can teleport up to 30 feet to a place you can see as a bonus. And however, for all fake creatures find you irresistibly amusing.
Oh. Okay.
Vinny, you sip and your eyes flare with blue-white flame. A spectral crow perches briefly on your shoulder, leans in and whispers a secret spell into your ear before vanishing. You gain a one-time casting. One second, let me get back to where I was. Of a rare face spell, Twilight Echo, which summons a protective shimmer that absorbs any harmful spells for 1 minute. However, whenever you lie, your voice will echo faintly. Meanwhile, the Robobop, you are handed a canister of oil and skipped the consumption. The cloaked figure offers a slow, enigmatic bow. Wise to taste, wiser still to watch. The trail tightens ahead and choice is the compass. As the music winds down, you notice several revelers gather their belongings. Clearly the revel has ended or shifted into another plane. Your wagon waits at the edge of the glade, blessed and humming with stored rhythm from the revel. You press forward now while magic still clings to your steps, or rest one more night beneath the watchful trees.
What are we thinking?
We've gotten really lucky so far.
Send it. Full send, baby. Speed run.
Yeah.
The forest parts for you, not with fear, but reverence. The wagon rolls forward, its wheels still trailing faint motes of revel magic. Your boots fall softly against the mossy path as birdsong blends with the last echoes of the Fey festival, and a twilight hush descends. As you leave the glade, the trees grow strange. Some bend inwards, whispering secrets in languages only the sorcerer half remembers from childhood dreams. Red senses something, some presence watching from the hush, not malevolent, but deeply old. Even Robobop grunts with unease as the underbrush starts to lose its shape. And then, a shimmer in the air, the wagon grinds to a halt before a translucent curtain billowing with heatless flame. Carved stone runes rise up from the earth in a half circle, each glowing with different hues: ruby, sapphire, emerald, and obsidian. This is an old checkpoint of the Arcane Trail, a place of trials and riddles left behind by civilization that bartered in magic rather than coin. Each stone hums in turn, and a voice, not spoken but felt, issues a challenge. One of you must prove the balance of mind and heart. Step forward and be weighed in memory. Who will accept the trial?
What if we have no memory?
Ooh, that's a good point. Maybe you'll fail the trial.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like all of us have had recent memory afflictions except for Red.
So is that a point in my favor or against me?
I think that'd be a point in your favor. Do we all have to go? Or do we just volunteer somebody?
I think
Just
it's
one person, yeah. I mean, you could all choose to walk in against the rules and see what happens.
You can't tell me what to do.
I'll walk in if you guys want to follow me. It's up to you.
No, I think I'll stay out.
Red steps forward, shoulders squared, haloed faintly by the glow of your bow-touched wreath. As you cross the threshold, the flame curtain parts like silk and then seals behind you with a hushed snap, leaving the others waiting in anxious silence.
I'm dead.
Now they are in anxious silence. Inside, you stand alone beneath an enormous stone eye suspended in the air. Memories swirl into view, victories hard won, oaths upheld. One quiet moment by a fire where doubt gnawed at your resolve. The eye watches, then blinks. You carry duty like a blade, but will you sheathe it for mercy? A spectral figure materializes before you, a bandit you once defeated, now appearing younger, frightened, and unarmed. The trial is simple. Strike the illusion, reaffirming the weight of justice already meted out. Spare it, acknowledging the cost of mercy. Or kneel and offer the choice back to the figure. What do you choose?
Ooh. I will kneel.
You lower yourself gently to one knee, your armor creaking like an old song. Weapon sheathed, helm lifted, you bow your head, not to surrender, but to honor the choice itself. The spectral figure before you, a bandit memory, perhaps even echo of your younger self, blinks in surprise and slowly reaches forward, placing a glowing hand on your shoulder. The stone eye above softens its gaze, light spills from it in a cascade, flowing across you like rain made of memory and meaning. Even a blade must learn the weight of stillness, the voice murmurs, warm and ancient. The flame curtain vanishes. 1 second. I'm gonna pull people back. The flame curtain vanishes. Red emerges, visibly changed, calmer, steadier. A silver sigil now glows faintly over your heart, proof of compassion wielded as strength. As you press forward, the path narrows to a golden-throated trees. Beyond it, a valley glittering with untapped magic, rich soil, and a river that sings. You've reached the end of the trail, the promised frontier. Your wagon slows. The ember horns paw the earth. This place, it could be home. What do you guys do? Would you like to rest here?
Rest here, and then tomorrow we start our work.
Mm-hmm.
We obviously destroy the environment for industry.
Yes.
Yeah, we have to make houses, everything.
And that's where we'll end the class. You guys will all get 2 class points. And you guys get a set of camp supplies that doubles actually you get a bag of holding that can hold up to 100 pounds of camp supplies only. So food, yes.
Bag of camp holding.
Yes.
I'll probably just go to get the rest of my tuition.
That's actually kind of funny. Like, just sell it and be like, oh, well, we're done.
I
Well,
don't
we're
need food, water. I don't really even need a tent.
What about oh, that's why I was.
All right, and with that, we're coming up on that 9:30 time, so we will call it there. You guys have, I think, one more day of this left, right? This day?
Yes, it is up to you to decide how that day is spent. Because we could just do the Ann and High Demon Amalgam Club meeting. I don't know if 3 hours though would take it, so probably that could just be part of it, in my opinion.
That's fair.
Because then Boss only needs to be here for like part of it,
Yeah.
and then those characters go away, and we have whatever else is produce doing.
Yeah, we can make that work. Maybe do you guys want to go and try and sneak into the carnival after dark?
Whoa. Why we keep trying to sneak in? We can just go when people are
They're
there.
evil! They're evil! They're bad people!
We have no proof of that.
You can investigate the bells at night.
True, we could investigate the bells.
All right, we'll figure.
Vinny will tell.
Go ahead.
Nah, I don't know. Vinny will tell everyone that telepathically that the bell that killed Mindy, Morgan, Mandy, and JJ, Jerry, James did not fall by accident.
It did not what?
It did not fall by accident.
Yeah, hex talk shit, right?
That's more proof, but he's sure of it now because Kofu told him that.
Mm-hmm.
He's sure that it was not an accident. It also killed Cindy too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe Cindy was closing in on their secret. She was new to the dorm.
Yeah.
Maybe she saw something she shouldn't have.
And I want to make sure to iterate that he gets Cindy's name right every time.
All right, then we will finish the rest of this day in not next week, not the following week, but the Monday after that. So 3 Mondays from now. Because I will be out on vacation, I believe. Unless we're coming back on. I'll check. I'll let you guys know. But we might play in 2 weeks. Just Monday though.
Okay.
Which would actually kind of work, honestly. Well, no, because then it would cost them. I don't. Oh, I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. But thank you guys all for playing. Thanks everyone for watching. That'll be 9 loot points, and we will see you in a few weeks.
See ya.